Yo, and welcome to Anipodcast. In this episode, we're going to be talking about WandaVision. Yes, I know it's not an anime, but and Konosuba, and Dorohedoro, and Fate Zero.
Yeah, this is this is the first time we're gonna talk about something not anime.
Yeah, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, if it doesn't get a lot of good vibes, then we're gonna stop talking about shows or movies or something like that.
The Annie podcast is not Annie anymore.
No, it's still anime, but like we said of the trailer, it's not only anime.
Yeah.
It's manga, games, news, and stuff like that.
Okay, so let's get started. You watched WandaVision first and recommended to me, right?
Yes, I started Wanda's Vision and I gave it to you. I was excited. I knew you would love it.
And for people who don't know, this is the first time Kaluwais gave me something to watch, and he was so happy.
Yeah, because Dulus always gives me, and I was like, why don't I give Dulus something? So he doesn't. He told me I don't want to watch shows. When we started the podcast, he said, I don't know why we're putting shows in the podcast, and no one. I won't watch it. So I was like, no, no, no. Someday you're gonna watch it. So when I watched Wanda's Vision, I was like, yo, this show is amazing. 10 out of 10. So I gave it to you. I recommend it to you. I was like, yo, watch it. And then you watched it.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna watch some of the Marvel shows, but I don't think I'm gonna watch the long shows,
What long shows? There's
like
nothing long.
like the ones on Netflix that are already done or with seasons.
Oh, what? There are other
No, like
shows?
not Marvel, La Casa de Papel and Stranger
Oh, yeah,
Things.
yeah, yeah. These. Well, it's your opinion, bro.
Yeah,
But La
I'm a
Casa is.
anime forever, boy.
Yeah. So let's talk about Wanda's Vision.
When I
Do you
watch
love
something, there are a couple of things that make me love something that I watch, or anime especially. And one of them is an extra thick plot. And boy, the plot is thick.
and what you mean by thick?
So many mysteries, so many stuff we don't know yet. Whenever we
Oh
find
yeah,
out
yeah,
something,
yeah.
we
I love,
we get a
to be
new
honest,
answer.
I love this kind of enemies. To be honest,
Yeah, I love these.
these shows.
We finally get an answer, a question answered, but because it was answered, another question became of it.
Yeah, I like this kind of shows, movies, animes. I love it.
So starting off, first episode was like a slice of life, just an everyday happy go
Yeah,
family.
the first episode when I watched, I was like, how is Vision alive? He died in Avengers: Infinity War.
Yeah.
How is he alive?
So at the end of the episode, like
Yeah,
stuff were finally
and
seen.
yeah, they were lost. They were like, what? When did we get married? And then like a lot of questions. So yeah,
Yeah. Episode one was slice of life basically, and episode
yeah,
two started the mysteries to uncover.
yes. Which what happened in episode two?
I don't remember exactly, but I think it was when they saw the colored helicopter.
Oh yeah, I was like, what? Are they trapped in some place? I don't know.
Apparently.
Yeah, but when episode three came, when the radio were shouting, telling, "Yo, Wanda, can you hear me? What
Uh,
happened to you, Wanda?" I was like, "Yo, they're 100% trapped somewhere
yeah,
by someone."
and we still don't know how exactly. Just we just know that Wanda is in control in some way, but how
Yeah,
exactly?
and then when episode four came, we all knew that Wanda is controlling this place.
Yeah,
No one's controlling her. No one is trapping her. She's controlling everything there. And that I was like, yo, what? I'm actually surprised.
And that explains how Vision is there. And how
Yes,
did she take his corpse?
yeah, she found her his body and took it and went there and made him alive.
Yeah, but
Some
I'm not a Marvel comic reader, so I don't know if there's like a villain that's known for doing mind control stuff, or if Wanda has an enemy or something.
I think it's all Wanda's powers.
Yeah, but she doesn't know what's happening, so
She does.
like not really. Like for example, she didn't know why Pietro, her brother, came back, but
Yeah,
she did.
because she imagined it. I think she has a power that she recently knew about it, so she used it.
In episode 5, Vision does confront her and say, I think at the beginning you didn't know that you were controlling this and that was an unconscious behavior, but now you do. So I'm like thinking, how did she not know from the beginning? Must have been someone else that did it.
No, no, she's controlling everything. She made up everything. They even showed us a clip that she's stealing Vision's body, Vision's corpse,
Yeah,
at
I
the
know,
beginning.
but like even to herself, she doesn't know anything.
She does. She's just acting. So Vision doesn't do something like that. Something like ruining her moment and stuff.
Maybe.
To be honest, she's controlling everything, and I was surprised. It was a big surprise that
Plot twist
Petro,
time.
Petro came back. I was like, what?
And they
And
recasted him.
yeah, and the thing I think, if you know the actor
Yeah,
is
the Fox movies one.
Quicksilver X Men, not Quicksilver Marvel.
Yeah,
So
Fox
I
movies.
think she took she took Quicksilver from the X Men world and brought him to her. I
I
think.
think people just didn't like the new Quicksilver, so they changed it.
Probably, yeah, because Quicksilver and the X Men is a lot better.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, is there anything else to talk about?
not really. I'm just excited for the next episode.
Yeah, really excited. Me too. To be honest, I think it's only 8 episodes, so 2 more episodes left.
I didn't hear anything, so I don't want to say anything.
Yeah, uh, I know all that. Now, last question. How much would you rate it?
Probably 9 out of 10.
Oh, nice. I'll rate 10 out of 10. It's an amazing show.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now,
so moving on to the next topic, Konosuba. Konosuba
yeah,
Rashi.
yeah. So we took a break
I'm
because
gonna try to say the full name. Just where is it? Here it is. Konosuba Rashi Sekai ni Shokofuku wo.
I wouldn't dare say it.
I mean, it's kind of easy.
So we took a week break because we didn't feel like recording because we were tired and we had exams.
Yeah, I got like two quizzes and three
Yeah,
presentations to make. We were both in university, by the way.
yeah. So we couldn't do a podcast. So since we didn't do one, I watched because Dulus watched it all. I watched 3 animes. I watched Konosuba, and it's a 9 out of 10 anime. I really loved it. It's, to be honest,
It's
really fun.
Konosuba Rashi.
Yeah, I don't care what I'm gonna call it Konosuba. It's a really funny
No,
anime.
the joke
I
is
love
that
it.
Subarashi means great.
Yeah, Konosuba. I don't know what's called. Great. This world.
Konosubarashi. Konosuba, God's blessing on this wonderful world.
Yeah, yeah. And Dorohedoro. I watched that. I didn't really like it.
It's
That
great.
and and I'm currently watching Fate. So let's start from the first enemy, Konosuba.
Best girl. Most important question.
I mean, what do you mean by best girl?
Who is best girl Konosuba?
The witch.
Wiz.
Yes.
A fine choice. There are no wrong choices in Konosuba.
Yeah.
But as a mega mean simp, I would say fine taste.
Oh wow. Well, we're not here to talk about waifus and stupid stuff.
What?
Let's talk about the
Are
anime,
you
bro.
calling waifus stupid stuff?
Yes.
Waga wa Megumi, Aquesa de Saikretsu Bakretsu Maho, Extrabrajan!
Wow, you really just said that.
I love Megumi, and I'm not joking.
What? I
Wa-
would. What?
Waga wa Megumi, Aquesa de Saiko Bakretsu Maho.
I'm actually surprised that you know what she says.
Because I keep repeating the same videos.
Amazing.
I love Megumi, and her voice actor is kawaii.
Well, let's talk about comedy.
Okay, let's start off with episode 1.
Episode 1. I was like, this anime looks boring. I don't know why is Dulce gave it a high rating. So episode 1, I was like, nah, it's a normal anime. And then when you go up more and more episodes, you start to love it and see
Yeah,
the comedy in the anime. It was a really good anime, to be honest. I would give it a 9 out of 10.
yeah, with
But
really great characters too.
yeah, but it's not better than Grand Blue.
Yeah, I wouldn't say like comedy wise, Grand Blue, character wise, Konosuba,
Character wise, still Grand Blue. I really love the main character, which I don't remember his name.
Iori,
Yeah, and the blonde guy.
Kohe.
Yeah, these two are a legend.
Yeah, they're a great duo.
These two are legends in the comedy. These two deserves an Oscar by themselves from the comedy.
Oscar for comedy.
Yeah. Well, uh, let's talk.
The
Let's
real
continue.
question is,
It's about
do they
morality.
support true gender equality?
What?
True gender equality.
To gender equality?
True gender.
And what do you mean by that?
How Kazuma would drop kick a woman if she deserves it.
Yeah, I remember him telling it, and they keep telling them, and they get like his crew members or party members. They would give Kazuma, I think his name,
Yeah.
bad reputation to everyone,
Uh-huh.
and that was funny. And when he gets mad, it's also funny.
Yeah, every time his plans don't go, he just loses it. And Aqua.
Yeah, I mean, this is a real funny anime, and the movie I really loved it. It had a lot of
The
comedy.
movie is something I'd give a 10 out of 10. So great.
Yeah, the movie is 10 out of 10. It's so much fun.
Sylvie-san, why do I feel something poking me?
I remember that. Probably remember it because you watch it a lot of the movie.
Yeah, I already watched the movie with you.
Yeah, yeah, he watched it with me. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch the movie. Uh, did you watch it before? Because I remember you telling me that I want to watch a movie. So I was like, I think Konosuba. So I asked you, and we were like, no, I watch it, but I would watch it again. I was like, yeah, sure, let's watch it again together.
Yeah, it was great.
It was, to be honest, an
I've always wanted
amazing.
to rewatch it.
Yeah, it was an amazing movie, and to be honest, the the studio is really worked hard
Yeah, Suridin.
in the Peninsula. The animations are really good.
Yeah, do you know what Suridin also did?
What?
Sakamoto Desuka.
Oh,
And
well,
what else? Uh, yeah, I think that's it. Other than that, animes I've never seen.
well, that's a surprise to be honest.
Like, there's a lot of animes, but I've never seen any of them. They did the first Fate's Day Night, the one that no one watches.
Oh, I thought there was only one Fate Stay Night.
No, I told you there were different adaptations. Oh, and they also did the Samurai 8, no, Samurai X,
Oh,
and Seven Deadly Sins, the trash season.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna watch Samurai X, so I think the animation will be good.
Yeah, but Seven Deadly Sins though,
Wait, the season that
the
Meldois
trash
versus
season.
oh my, they animated it.
Yeah,
Oh my, and they did Konosuba.
yeah. So I'm like, how a great
What?
animation studio made a trash anime?
What? I'm actually surprised.
Yep.
I thought Black Clover Studio did animate the Seven Deadly Sins.
Oh no, Parrot didn't.
Well, that's some news for me.
Yeah, great studio, but they trashed Seven Deadly Sins.
Yeah, I hope they don't trash Samurai X.
It's an old anime, so I don't know.
Yeah, so I gave my hopes high. I don't know why, but Duluth never watches old enemies.
I
I don't know why.
sometimes do. It's not that I never
No,
do.
I asked you to watch with me Samurai X, and you declined. I asked you to watch with me Yu Yu Hakusho, and you said no. I asked you watch with me Unushia, and you
No,
said
yes.
no.
Look,
I don't care what
one
this called.
one thing that is in common with them all is that they are all not only old, but they are battle shonens, and I really don't feel like watching any battle shonen.
But they're still old. I mean, I'm sure there are story in them. And you love story, don't you?
Like, it's still a battle shonen, so what I'm expecting to watch is, oh, let's go fight the bad guy or something. And I heard Yu Yu Hakusho has the greatest tournament arcs, and I don't like tournament arcs.
Looks who's talking. The guy who watched One Piece and makes it number one.
It's not a tournament arc.
It's not a tournament arc, but you just said, "Oh, let's go fight a villain." And what's One
One
Piece?
Piece
Oh,
is
let's go fight a villain.
One Piece is different than any battle shonen ever because it's focused on adventure and mystery, and that's what makes it better than every other shonen anime.
Well, soon I'm gonna watch Yu Yu Hakusho, Samurai X, and Inuyasha.
And also, it's not like that I never watch old animes. I just sent you on your phone a picture. I watched this anime called Golden Boy, and I love it. It's so funny, and it is old. So it's not like I close the doors for old animes. I just don't feel like watching battle shonens. And these three animes that you said are battle shonens.
Well, this anime looks really bad.
Really funny. I'm gonna show you some clips, and it's just really good.
Alright, well, show me after the podcast. We're done with the podcast.
Yeah.
So, anything else you want to say in Konosuba?
Let's just talk a little about our favorite arcs. So the two best arcs in season one are the succubus arc in the Paris village. Is that what
What?
it's called? The the place where they worship Aqua.
Oh yeah, this is my best arc.
Yeah, so great.
Someone worships another one. This girl, I don't know what's her name. What's her name?
Aqua or
The
Paris?
blonde. What's her
The
name?
one that keeps reviving Kazuma after death.
No, no, the blonde one. The blonde one with the group.
Darkness.
Yeah, I don't know what's her name.
Darkness.
She worships someone else than Aqua.
I don't
And
remember who. Maybe Iris or Axel or something.
yeah, when she went to order something from the restaurant, they gave her on a dog food.
And
And I
she
was like,
went.
yo, I think she was gonna destroy the place. And she was like, yeah, I'm happy. This is the best. This is the best thing, the most funniest clip ever in Konosuba.
And every time she walks in town, she holds the medal so that people just look at her and then,
Yeah, and throw rocks at her,
and that little girl that went to
and she
bed,
loves it. And she loves it. She enjoys it.
she is a masochist.
Oh my god, this is so funny.
Also, the succubus arc,
The
the
which one?
the dreaming shop.
Which one?
In season one, there was this place you can go buy a good dream.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
I loved this episode.
Not really, but it was cool. It was funny. It was funny.
Other than that, what else do you think is amazing or subarashi about Kuno
Um, Nothing else. I mean, I've said everything. The movie was great. The two seasons are great. Like, if you just like hate Konosuba, just continue watching it, and you'll eventually love it. So yeah,
Okay, so moving on to our next topic. Uh, Dorohedoro.
yeah, Dorohedoro. I don't like the animation.
Yeah, CG.
Yeah, animation. I didn't really like it.
Like, I started, the way I started Dorohedoro is not like, oh, a new season, I'll just start it. I watched the trailer months before it was released, and I was like, I thought it was interesting. So I waited, and when it started, boy, I loved it. Every new episode, I was like, come on, let's go, let's go. I loved it.
Uh, well, you told me about it. Like when the first episode released, I remember you telling me about it, and I was like, "This anime looks stupid." A guy who turns into a crocodile,
Lizard.
lizard, yeah, and he's trying to look for his face. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm excited to know what is he like. What has he in like? What happened to him, and who did this to him, and why magic doesn't work at him.
At this point, it's pretty obvious it's Ibisu that actually did it.
Yeah, but why does not magic works on him?
I think they said that you can only have one magic affected at you at a time. So because he's already under the control of a magic, he can't be under control by another magic.
Oh, this is the first time I heard about it.
I think they said it, but I'm not sure actually because I'm rereading the manga and they didn't say it. They just said how is it not working?
Oh, I don't think they said that in the anime.
Maybe there's something else. But now rereading the manga, right now I'm at the Blue Knight arc, when they kidnapped Nikaido because they
Oh,
found out.
he's still there. Damn.
Yeah, I'm not reading that fast. So realized something that Ibisu is selling her smoke. So probably her smoke is the one that turned uh,
Yeah,
Kaiman.
yeah, yeah. Good point. I think she sold it to someone, and this guy threw it at
Yeah, as a
what's
test or something. Or maybe he's called Risu and someone from the Cross Eyes wanted to kill him.
yeah.
But
But
I'm really
does
excited to know why.
does her magic make someone forget everything?
It wasn't stated that because Noi was turned to a lizard and she was able to turn back. And even as a lizard, she still remembered everything and kept telling Shen to run away.
Yeah, I think I think this is not her. I think someone bought her magic, her smoke, and then he fused it with his magic, and then he can now do two magics at once, two birds, one stone.
Yeah, maybe. And Kaiman was, or Riso was the test, or he was targeted. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. We don't know why he turned into a lizard, who did it, and why. We still don't know. We will know soon, or you will know soon,
Or
because I don't
what
want
will
to.
happen next? That is Dorohedoro. Do you want
Yeah.
the after credits?
What?
At the end of the episode, this is what they say. First, they say, okay, what we learned in this episode, something, 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 then, and what we will learn next is Dorohedoro.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was like, oh, that's a good point. Like, if you just skip the whole episode till the end, and you will know everything.
No.
Yeah, I was trying to do it, but I was like, no, I don't think we're like tell everything.
Yeah, it was really good too. But right now, what was I about to say? Yeah, so Dorohedoro is the anime covered 7 volumes, and I just bought online the ninth volume, and it's gonna be the first physical manga that I get.
Oh, well, if I would buy a physical manga or a book to read, though I watched Bleach and read the manga, I would still get Bleach.
If you're not gonna read it that much, do you think you could just buy the Japanese version for a cheaper price?
But I will read it. Like when I was like, oh, I wanna when I wanna watch Bleach, I always go to Aizen versus Ichigo, or Yulukura versus Ichigo, or Grimjaw versus Ichigo.
Yeah,
So,
but are you sure that the fight scenes are good in the manga?
well, yes. It's Bleach. Come on. It's a big
All
free
right, I
anime.
forgot that you also read the Bleach manga after the anime.
Yeah, and I loved it.
Yeah, it was good.
Shut up. Well, let's move to the rating for Dorohedoro. I would
Just
give it.
one thing about the mangas. I also want to say that I'm thinking of buying a one-shot volume of a manga that is called The God's Lie or Dissolving Classroom. Now, I don't know what they are yet because I just saw a YouTube video recommendation. And like, The God's Lie is about a boy and a girl. I think
Yeah.
the girl lives alone because her mom traveled, and the boy went to the girl's house and they found mysteries and something. I'm not sure, but because it's only one volume, I am thinking of buying it so I can expand my manga collection.
Well, I wouldn't buy a manga, but I'm not sure about it.
It's just $11.
Still, I wouldn't.
And the other one is Dissolving Classroom by Junji Ito. And Junji Ito is a very popular mangaka. About he keeps making horror mangas, so I'm really actually excited for this. It's gonna be my first Junji Ito.
What's Junji Ito?
He's a mangaka, a very popular one.
I never heard of him.
Yeah, because he only does horror mangas, I think.
Horror.
Yeah. He also adapted No Longer Human from from a novel to a manga. It's the one I told you about the author called Zai that had a trash life, so he made this novel about how he keeps taking L's and nothing works out, and at the ending, nothing even works out, and then the author himself kills himself.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, he adapted the novel to a manga, and I'm thinking of buying that too. But it's more expensive. I don't remember how much.
Well, it's your money, bro. I wouldn't buy it to be honest,
I
because
don't
I
have anything
made.
else to buy.
Well, still, I made. I'm not. I don't want to buy manga and then regret the manga, like hate it and
You
don't like
can
it or
you can
don't
sell it.
enjoy it. It's like buying a game you hate it or you don't know anything about it and playing it.
It's a risk I'll take because it's not that expensive.
Well, it's your money, bro.
I have nothing else to spend.
uh, is that it for Dorohedoro?
Yeah, just let's wrap up to the ratings. So, how much would you give it?
A 7.
7?
Yeah.
Ah, to me, while I was watching it, I loved it a lot, and when I finished it, I loved it a lot. I gave it a 9, but I kept talking about it like nonstop. I kept saying, Dorohedoro was so good. And then my cousin just stopped me and said, if you love it so much, why don't you just give it a 10? And I thought about it, but it is not a full story. The story, it's like nothing compared to the full story. We don't have any answer for most of the questions we have. So at first I gave it a 9, but right now I'm saying no. I think I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. And I'm reading the manga and I'm gonna finish it.
I We will see when you finish it. If you don't give it a 10 out of 10, I'm gonna slap you.
I hope I do, because I love Dordor, his characters, the new world, how everything is about. It's not just one character story, it's three characters at the same time, each story and how it intertwines with each other.
Yeah. Uh, I think that's it for Dorohedoro.
Yeah, okay, so let's move on to our next topic, Fate Zero.
Yeah, so recently I started Fate,
Uh-huh.
and it took me a lot of time to finish Fate Zero because I didn't like it.
So
Uh,
about Zero, when I finished it, I gave it a 9, but depending on what we say now, I might change it to an 8. So I'm open minded. Let's see what you think and we'll talk about it.
so when I started the anime, I was like, they were talking about something, and like they were discussing about something. I don't even know what it
Yeah, no
is.
one even understands episode 1. It's impossible to understand it.
I was like, huh? What? Huh? A lot. They gave me like a lot of things at once. I was like, bro, once a time, once a time. Don't give me
Shut
everything.
mate, shut mate.
Yeah, like don't give me everything immediately. Just give me something once at a time, once at a time. So I was like, I didn't understand anything. I just understand from the episode one that there are seven warriors that seven masters can get.
Yeah.
Yeah. and that's the only thing I understand. And we're fighting for a cup, and that cup can give you
The
an one
Holy
wish.
Grail.
Yeah, it can give you one wish,
Yeah,
and that's it. So I was like, nothing excitement. So okay, let's move. Let's move. So I saw the seven, and none of them looked awesome.
I don't know,
Oh,
man. Ryder is pretty cool.
no, Ryder isn't cool, but he is a cool character. But as a look, he does look cool. The most coolest looking character is Berserk.
He's cool.
Yeah, I loved his powers. I really loved his powers. I loved how anything he touches turns into his weapon.
Yeah, his noble
That's
phantasm.
I don't know. I don't know what's noble phantasm. I don't know what's that.
That's the name of the power. Like Saber's noble phantasm as her sword, and Ryder is his carriage. Berserk is the fact that he touches something and it becomes his noble phantasm.
So noble phantasm is his powers.
Yeah,
Then yes, it's his noble phantasm.
yeah. Everything he
So
touches is the noble phantasm.
yeah, so this is a power I never saw in my life.
Yeah,
So I've that made me excited. And Lancer is he got like he's the second coolest.
bro,
He's
Lancer
he's
gets cooked so hard.
yeah, I really liked his death. Like at the beginning he respected his master. But when he died, he
He
really
cursed
hated
him.
him.
And he
He
hated
cursed
Saber too, but when
and
he
he
didn't
cursed
do
Saber
anything.
before he respected her. He respected her, he cursed Saber. I was like, yo, that death is an Eisen
Like,
death.
I think this is the best scene in all of Fate Zero.
Yes, I was like, yo, when he was dying, I was like, yo, that's Eisen vibes. These are Eisen vibes. When Eisen died,
Yeah, from
he
the only
cursed
good arc.
everybody. What?
From the best arc in Bleach.
Yeah. No,
Yes.
the second arc.
Oh no, it's not the biggest arc. Right, 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 right.
Hey, hey, hey. When Aizen was being captured by Rahara Kisuke, he cursed Rahara Kisuke and Ichigo. He was like, "I will kill you all." You like, I was like, "Yo, that was Aizen vibe." So that was like a really cool scene in Fate.
Yeah, and
And
also
plus,
after that, Master ordered his servant to kill himself. He also got shot right after that.
yeah,
Like, I didn't hurt you. It was someone else.
yeah. I was like, "Yo, in the contract, I can't kill you, but I didn't promise that I will not kill you. Someone else will kill you."
Yeah, I love that. Kurtsugo is a great guy.
Yeah, yeah. He, to be honest, is my favorite master.
Yeah, he thought like Kurtsugo and Waver Velvet, the Master of Rider, are the best
Yeah,
masters.
yeah. These two are the best ones, but I loved more the saber master.
Kiritsu.
But yeah, but which one I thought is the main character is Weaver.
Yeah, he's more main character than Kurtsugo.
Yeah, and plus, um, I really loved his powers. It's like Dio,
Which one?
the saber's master.
Kiritsugo.
Yeah, his powers are awesome.
He has powers. He just has a gun.
Yeah, he slows time.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he slows time
Ah,
and then just goes.
yeah, I completely forgot. How does it work?
He just say a couple of words and then it works. He
And
becomes much
were there
faster.
like something bad about it or consequences?
No, nothing. Oh yeah, there is consequences, but it takes a lot of stamina.
Huh.
Yeah,
And he's the only human with a power, or
no, there is
which one? Ah, there's also the worm guy,
which worm guy?
the bugs old guy.
Yeah, yeah, the Berserk Master.
Yeah,
Uh, the Rider Master Weaver. I think he has the power of manipulate. Manipulate. I think what's he.
I completely forgot that masters also have powers. I don't remember anything.
Well, Master has powers,
Hmm.
and they are not the best, to be honest.
Yeah, like they're not the fighters, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, they just use it to fight our masters.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I really like when Saber went Excalibur.
yeah, the Excalibur. The animation went top tier.
Yeah, yeah, I really loved when it went Excalibur on Caster.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was awesome.
yeah. I wish they she did it more, or she did it at the end again, right?
Yeah, when she destroyed the cup, that's it. Only did it twice.
Yeah, it was still hype.
Yeah, and Lancer, I really liked his weapons. What's called?
Noble fantasy.
Yes, I really liked that the red one removes magic, and the gold one, if he hits you with it,
Curses.
yeah, it curses you and will never be removed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that one.
I'd say my favorite servant is Ryder. As a character design, he's the best. But
I
as a noble phantasm, maybe it's either Berserk or Gilgamesh. Although I do hate Gilgamesh.
I would pick Berserk because anything he touches, not touches, anything he
He
puts.
grabs or takes.
Yes, like he can touch all things and not make it
Yeah, but
removed.
at the same time, like Gilgamesh is like a cool power. He just sits back, portals behind him, shoots.
Yeah, but it cannot defend him on close range.
Like he could take a sword out.
But he, I think, will not be able to
No,
fight.
no, like I think it's an actually extremely OP noble phantasm. Like until now, you didn't see him lose to anyone, right?
Yes.
I think it's too OP.
Yeah, true, true. He's strong. Well, the archer in the Stay Night isn't as powerful as he is.
Yeah, he's. They didn't say his name, right?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, you'll find out later.
I still don't know who is the rider.
I'd say Rider of Zero is the best rider ever, so don't put your hopes up.
To be honest, my favorite hero, or what's called favorite servant in Stay Night till now, is Berserk.
Yeah, he's also really cool.
Yo, Saber and Archer took on fought him, and nothing happened to him. Nothing.
Yeah, he's
And
cool, but
they
uh,
even said that if the six servants fight him, like six servants together versus him, he will actually probably beat them.
yeah, his power is regeneration, right?
Yeah, he doesn't get damaged at all. Saber like barely damaged him, and she did kill him. But I think his powers is he can revive himself and heal
Yeah,
himself.
I didn't want to say that. So you also reached this point. Did you reach until Archer said his words?
I don't think.
Um, what was it? The bone is my sword, or something like that.
No, I don't think so.
Unlimited blade works.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But the final thing I saw is assassin.
Assassin.
Yes, and this assassin looks a lot better and stronger than the last one.
Yeah, Assassin of Zero. It's like there wasn't even an assassin.
True. Like literally, they killed him in seconds, like this.
And it turns out he was alive, but he also dies quickly.
Yeah, he is the weakest one,
Yeah.
and the strongest one I think is Archer
Ah.
in Zero.
Yeah, and Zero, yes, Archer.
But in Fate Stay Night, I think it's Berserk.
I don't want to say yes or no because I want to keep you on your toes.
Yeah, yeah. Until now, I didn't see Ryder. I didn't see his powers. Nothing. So yeah.
Yeah, but something we didn't talk about in Stay Night. How do you think about Ren Tosaka,
Who?
the master of Archer?
Oh, yeah, she's good.
Waifu material.
Yo, she's a high school. She's a school.
I was in high school last year, so it doesn't count. I was in high school when I loved her, so it doesn't count.
Got a point.
Bro,
You got.
did you see her thighs yet? The picture of her thighs?
I don't know.
I must send you. It's like the best anime thighs you'll ever see.
Oh my god. Oh.
The best thing about Fate is that it has a lot of waifus. Oh, you also meet a great character that's not even doesn't have anything to do with the story. It's Taiga, the teacher or something that lives with Shiro.
Yeah, yeah, I know her.
Yeah, I love her. She's like a great character.
Yeah, she's funny.
Yeah, I love her. Like I think she's really underrated.
Yeah, not really, but yeah. Um, I'm really excited because the fights in Stay Night are really awesome.
Yeah, better than Zero, but I'd actually say both are really great.
Nah, Stay Night is a lot better. Like, I've been looking for enemy fights. I'm a kind of guy who love fights. I've been looking for an enemy fight, and finally, when I started Fate, I was like, "Yo, Fate is 100% an enemy fight." When I started Zero, I was like, "Yo, where's the fights? Nothing." But when I started Stay Night, I was like, "Yo, the fights! I'm finally watching a fight."
Uh huh.
Yeah, and I was excited to be honest.
Yes. So also about the Fate Stay Nights, you do remember me telling you that now the next thing you'll see is Heaven's Feel. It's Fate Night, it's, unlimited break wars, but if the story changed and other stuff happened instead.
Oh, so it's the same thing, but the
Yeah,
same. Wait,
same
is it?
beginning, different ending.
Wait, does that mean the same uh, masters are the same?
It's the same story, but other stuff happened instead.
So there are not there are not the same masters and not the same.
Same masters, same servants,
Oh come on,
but what
no.
they do is different.
I mean powers.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, nothing new. Just like, for example, someone doesn't know something, but in Heaven's Feel, he knows the thing.
I mean,
Trust me, it's really great.
I hope because I don't like Saber.
Like
I'm bored of him.
this is the last Saber you see. It's Heaven's Feel and Unlimited Bread Works and Zero, the last of Saber.
Uh, well, that's some bad news for me.
But
At least there are movies. At least there are movies.
there are what?
Movies.
Yeah, like two movies right now.
Yeah. So I don't like. I don't think it will take a lot of time. Like how many hours? 1 hour?
Let me check.
Yeah. While you check, let me tell you something.
Okay, so the first movie is 2 hours, and the second movie is 2 hours.
Well, not a big of a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But let me tell you something. Remember when every time before we start this podcast, before I watched Fate, every post I sent
Uh-huh.
to Duluth, I was like, "Yo, that post is amazing. Let me send it to Duluth. Probably Duluth knows what this anime and I
He
want to watch.
keeps asking me, "Hey, Deleuze, what's the sauce? What's this anime? It
Yeah,
looks
what's the
great."
anime?" And
Or
every time,
sometimes I'd be with Chloe's at Ginger's house, and I'll put up an AMV, and he'd post the AMV and say, "Yo, this is really great. What anime is this?"
yeah, and every time, it's Fate. I was like, "What? How is it Fate?"
Every time, like he actually went insane. He even sent me the EMEA broadcasts. No, what's today on EMEA's household or something? The OVA for Stay Night. The volleyball scene. He sent it. Is this the Haikyuu anime you watched? I was like, this is fate.
Yeah, I went berserk on him. I was like, "Nah, come on, it's all volleyball too."
uh,
So yeah, it was a surprise.
yeah, so finally, the only fates you had. Now, the other fates, you never asked me about the scenes except for one character that has a scythe that is in Grand Order.
Ooh, yeah, I love Scythes. I love Scythes.
Yeah, she was cool.
So every clip I sent you is in Stray Night.
And one in Grand Order.
Well, Stray Night is gonna be 10 out of 10.
We'll see.
Yeah. So I guess that's it for Fate. Uh, we hope that I finish it in the next. I mean, Stay Night before the next episode.
Yeah, you
So
got 7 days for the next episode. You got time.
yeah. So I think that's it for a podcast.
Okay, thank you everybody for listening. Please leave a like, comment, and share with your friends.
Yeah. We will see you on the next podcast.